Hi everybody, I'm out riding today. It's a good day, although it's 9/11. So isn't it interesting that people like me, high-fruit vegans, we disclose all of our health records, yet the two people running for president of the United States, they don't want to do that. And I was thinking about making a video about my health records with all this talk about it. And then, just yesterday, Hillary Clinton had a health problem. She was getting dizzy. And then we find out she has pneumonia.
Every time I think about Trump, I get allergic.
Okay, here's a good spot for this part of the video, which is disclosing my medical records. Now you might be wondering, why did I come out to a lake to disclose my medical records? And how could I do that here? Well, the thing is, I don't have any medical records. Zero. Except for the usual sicknesses, colds, flu, skin infection. I just haven't had anything. And being a health expert, I would say it's because I eat well and generally take good care of myself. Now from here, let's go on to Hillary. As I've said before, out of the three Clintons that we know of, only one of them is not vegan. And I've been saying it's time for her to do it. She is very much overweight, and I know it's controversial, but it is my expert belief that being overweight usually means you're also unhealthy. It doesn't cause you to be unhealthy, but the two usually go together. Unhealthy lifestyles tend to make you fat, and also gaining fat storage is often one thing the body does when it's unhealthy, not getting the nutrients it needs. So I've always assumed that both her and Trump do have health problems, even if doctors don't diagnose it. Some things doctors just don't pick up with their tests. So now we have Hillary. Friday, she was diagnosed with pneumonia. And now Sunday, she was out in the heat and humidity, got dehydrated, and she had some dizziness. Now sure, the heat would have had something to do with it, most likely. But it got me thinking about a day I remember when I was out at a swap meet in Niles. And it was really hot, and I was out in the sun all day long. It was over 100 degrees. And I was thinking, isn't this kind of dangerous, walking in the hot heat all day long? And I wasn't drinking enough water. But I didn't realize that until I got home and realized I have not urinated all day. It was like almost about 10 hours. And when I did, it was really dark colored. That means you're dehydrated. But you don't actually have to feel dehydrated to be clinically dehydrated, because I definitely was. But I felt fine the whole day. Heat has never given me any medical problems. Just feeling uncomfortable. Now here's the real reason I'm out here today. Because apparently it's really hot out here. I live out in the desert somewhere. And take a look around. See, it looks really nice out here. But it is hot and humid. There's something I noticed when I come out. No one's here except me. No one's walking around on the sidewalk like you see when the weather's better. And over here, there's a golf course. World famous golf course. But no one's gonna be coming out here playing golf in this weather. I got the place to myself. And I knew I would when I thought about coming out here for the video. It's uncomfortable, but I know I'm not gonna have any health problems from being out here. With Hillary and her health, I don't really know her lifestyle or her eating style, but I was just thinking about this picture in that video I made a while back. This doesn't look too good for Dr. Scammer. Now on to Donald Trump. Now I don't know much about the way he eats either, because he hasn't disclosed that either. But I do know that he owns a steak company, and that he is overweight too, and that often means eating badly. he has said this.
I'm not eating Oreos anymore, you know that.
And the fact he won't disclose his medical records says he probably has a lot of stuff.
Donald Trump brags that he only gets about 4 hours sleep, and he sleeps with his phone, and in the middle of the night he retweets Mussolini. And
he needs a nap.
He needs a lot more than that. They're making decisions while drunk, because that's what science shows.
Also, Trump is going to be on the Dr. Oz show Thursday. I've made many videos about Dr. Oz in the show, and I know a lot about politics, and I've put that in my videos sometimes. So this could get interesting. So be on the lookout for some interesting videos around Thursday. So we're going to have an unhealthy president next. But good news could be just around the corner, as we might have our first vegan president. Have you heard of this guy?
We tend to think that in order to be strong, you have to be mean. In order to be tough, you got to be cruel. But that's just not the case.
I'll put $1 in the jar every time you say something nice about Ted Cruz.
Sure. Ted Cruz married a vegetarian. I'm a vegan. I like that. There's an old saying that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together.
Yes.
We're a nation that has to recognize that we need each other to go far.
As I mentioned, it is the anniversary of 9/11. Reminds me that I made that video a year ago that only 200 people saw. So here is a link to that video. It was really good. The truth about 9/11 and how I connect it with other things where people don't realize the truth when it's right in front of their eyes. Now that I'm introduced to some facts, it's so clear. And now we have an endless war on terror against the wrong people. How many innocent people have been killed? And no one says anything. Almost the entire government okays a war on the wrong country. We all knew it, but we accepted it. And they ignored the real countries that were responsible. And we did this for oil, from oil to meat. The food conspiracy matrix is all the same thing. They're keeping you in a matrix. They're feeding you the lies and the meat to make money and keep control of the world and you. They're keeping you on a diet so you can look like the models they show you, starved and undercarved and overly addicted to their product.